Hello, and welcome to Leeton here in British Railway, where today we will be finding out what will be coming to version 1.4. We even have some really exciting information about a brand new extension. Also, a huge shout out to Lewis Manning, who has become a channel member. Let's get started. This is Wolf Gaming. First of all, our most recent information from 4th Rail is about some common questions that they get asked. They may look normal until you get to the bottom. This question confirms that there will be a small extension coming in the next update. It is only going to be short because they have focused so much on completely rebuilding Mill Bridge to Belmont Green. There are a few places that are possible for an extension. The first one is of course Mill Bridge and feels like the most likely. We also have Side-on-Sea, which has a possibility of getting a single-track extension. The final location that could be extended is Cuffley, but I don't think they will go further. There could of course be an extension off of any of the lines, but a short extension wouldn't feel worth it. Next up, let's talk about all of the previews that we have been given so far. We will start from the first one and work our way to the most recent. On the 1st of June, 2025, we got our first ever preview for version 1.4, and it was for the brand new Elm Tree house. It is now by the side of a river, which has boats moored up along it. On the other side of the river, there is a pub called the Elm Tree, which is a nice touch. We can also see the brand new overhead catenary, which will be there throughout every preview we see. Then, 3 weeks later on the 22nd of June this year, we were given an unknown station with some trains passing. We have the Class 802, the Class 350, as well as the Class 170. This could be somewhere on the Belmont Green branch such as Bawtry Road, but it has a chance of being in the new extension. Our next preview was 1 week later on the 29th of June. This gave us the brand new Northcote upgrade. In the station we have a GWR Class 158. This preview didn't give us that much info compared to the last one. 1 week later on the 6th of July, we got this. It seems like this is the exit out of Leeton heading towards Mill Bridge. In the background we have some brand new 4th Rail headquarter buildings which look really nice. This kind of rules out the possibility of having a Mill Bridge extension considering the train is still terminating there. Our next preview was on the 13th of July, 2025, and we got an insight into the brand new Norrington. We now have 2 extra platforms for what could be through services only, with the main station being for terminating trains. This was of course based on the brand new Darlington station upgrade, which is currently in progress and expected to finish later this year. I still find that this could be a very big SPAD point with all of the fast trains coming from and to Cuffley. The next preview was on the 20th of July, and we were given a level crossing. It seems that the destination board of the Class 800 is set to Mill Bridge, so it is highly likely that this was taken on that new line. We also have a white horse on the hillside which I have no clue what that is there for. If any of you know, let us know in the comments. Our next preview was given to us on the 23rd of July, and we did not get anything to do with the railway. We got what the brand new menu looks like. I think that it looks so sleek and is just amazing. Of course, everything on here is subject to change, but that probably only means the images on the buttons. This is also when they started to begin doing previews on Wednesdays. We had to wait a little while for the next preview, which was posted on the 3rd of August. The week before was for a preview to do with 1.3.6. This one here has a seaside section of a line, and looks like it is based on the Riviera line. The Class 80X is the train in the photo consisting of 2 5-car units. It has a good chance of being the line to Ashdean due to the amount of tunnels you go through down the line. The next preview we got was once again some more GUI, and was posted on the 6th of August. This is the new settings menu, and tells us that we can change the UI scale and transparency. We also can turn on whether it shows what stations you are passing along your route in the HUD. Once again, everything here is subject to change. Wait a minute. Have you followed the Wolf Gaming WhatsApp group? If not, grab your phone and scan this QR code to join right now. It is completely free, and you will get all the info about the upcoming videos. Now back to the video. Our first preview of the interior of a train was on the 10th of August, and we now have some more information about it due to a recent preview. First of all, this is the interior of a Class 230, and we can now tell that it is in the upgraded wooden TMD. This is now clear as of a preview that released a couple of weeks ago. On the 13th of August, we were given this really important preview, which shows us the new things that the AI passengers do. In this image we are told 3 things that they can do. They will now use their phones, drink coffee, and even use their umbrellas when it is raining. This adds so much realism. Next, we got a preview of the upgraded Bellman Green. This looks really nice, but we also can see that the exit towards Leeton will be changing significantly. Instead of heading off to the left as we leave, we now head to the right. We are also on a raised track above the buildings. This shows just how much of a redesign has gone into this part of the line. Our next preview was 3 days later, on the 20th of August, and shows us a guard guarding a Class 230 at Ashdean. But there is more. As you can see, the cab door is open, which means that we can now ride trains in the cab as a guard, but of course only if the train supports that. The next preview we got was all about trains at an upgraded Henley Park. In the station, there is a Class 231 bound for Mill Bridge, as well as a Class 159, heading in the direction of Leeton. Our first video of the previews got given to us on the 27th of August, and shows the brand new Consist Creator. It looks so much more sleek, and also has a feature where we can pull on a drop down, and the selected piece of rolling stock will duplicate. The animations are also redone and look amazing. It also tells us what type of services we can do on each train, which is really useful. On the 31st of August, we got this preview. It shows us a Class 47 at a station that is not obvious. It seems that the station is based off of one on the Riviera line. I have a feeling that it is probably fair. Our first preview in September was some brand new guard panels. They are all now designed for each train, so here we have 3 from trains across the fleet. They look really well designed. Our next preview to be shown was on the 7th of September and shows us an upgraded Fortis Green. I find this preview really interesting, but first of all, the trains in this picture are a double cross-country 220 and 170. The level crossing at the end has been replaced with a bridge. This also poses as a good place for a new extension, as there is a passenger stood on platform 3. Could this be where the new extension is coming? It does seem that platform 4 is still closed off due to the fences and sign in front of the entrance. The next preview we were given was on the 14th of September, and shows an upgraded Fleetwood. In the photo there is a Class 321, as well as some Mark III coaches. We also have a brand new passing track which will be so useful for express trains. We can also see that many passengers around the station are all on their phones. The next week, we were given this preview of the same station as this, just from the other side. There is a Transport for Wales Class 230 in the station with the new circular 4th rail logo. I now am pretty sure that this is fair as the hovercrafts in the background are currently in the game. Another week later on the 28th of September, and we were given a huge remake for Woodham TMD. There are so many trains in the depot, which calls for a very large capacity. This is where we got the info about this track raising up. I think that the line in the middle is heading down to Bellman Green. The first reason why is that the new Bellman Green exit was of course on a raised bridge, but secondly because this Class 756 is heading for Stonebrook Town with its tail lights on. Our final preview so far was this 3-car Class 230, and is at a 1-platform station. The main location that would be a good fit for this station is probably Arkley. Unfortunately, we can't see the station sign. Well then, how excited for version 1.4 are you now? Make sure to leave a comment below on what you think of this update and when you think it will be released. I hope it is soon. The team here at Wolf Gaming hopes to see you next time. And of course, a huge thanks to our channel members, who keep our channel running. And until next time, goodbye.
It's delicious.